Okay, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to work out how to increase or decrease an amount by a particular percentage. And if you read this question, we've got Fred wins an internet auction, he pays £35 for the maths book, but also has to add fees of 3% to this. Work out the total amount that he pays. Now I can solve this in one of two ways, and both are absolutely fine. The first way is to find 3%. So we did this in the previous lesson, so let's find 3% of £35. And hopefully you remember from last lesson, the easiest way to do this is on your calculator do 0.03 multiplied by 35. And if I do that, I get £1 and 5 pence. All I need to do now to work out how much it pays is add these two things together. So my total would equal £36 and 5 pence. Another way to look at this is to say, well, 100% is £35, 3% is £1 and 5 pence, and if I add these together, I actually want 103% of my original amount. And so in your calculator you can actually do this in one go. So all I would actually need to do in my calculator is 1.03 multiplied by 35, and if you want to try that, you'll see that you do get the answer in just one very quick go, £36 and 5p. I like this calculator method. So let's have a look. If we want to increase by 25%, then you multiply by 1.25. If you want to increase by 47%, then you multiply by 1.47. If you want to increase by 59, then you multiply by 1.59. Now, 3% is 1.03. Don't be tempted here, okay, I'm going to rub this out in a second, but don't be tempted, okay, to write down 1.3, because that would be an increase of 30%, okay? Right, what's next? 7%, 1.07, and 2.5% is 1.0. 2 goes in that column, and 5 goes in that column. So if you can work out this, okay, which is called the multiplying factor, it will make your life a lot easier. Okay, so that's how you would increase an amount by a certain percentage. Now our next one is about decreasing by a percentage. So I bought my Mondeo for I did actually buy my Mondeo for £7. Since I bought it, it has lost 28% of its value. How much is it now worth? Well, if it was worth if it was worth £7, then this is how much it's worth. This is my 100%, which equals £7,000. Okay, but it's lost 28% of its value. So this bit over here has gone. I don't know where it's gone, but it's just gone. So the question is, how much or what percentage am I left with? And so if I do 100 take away 28, okay, hopefully you're realising that that is 72. Okay, so I've actually got 72% left. So in this question, all I need to do is to find, another way to look at it is to find 72% of £7,000. And you know how to do this by now. We simply need to do 0.72 multiplied by 7,000, and that tells me how much my car is currently worth. So my car is currently worth £5,040. Quite depressing. What I want you to do in today's lesson is exercise 3.3 on page 47. Some good questions to work out whether you understand this or not. Please check with me that you're getting these right. When you've done these, or you feel confident at these, ask me for the prove it questions, because these are the sorts of things that you will be asked to do in the exam.